Hi guys, so today on Dick's Kitchen and Grill, I'm going to be making chicharrón with salsa roja by request. I'm going to be using the salsa that I showed you how to make in a previous video. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that one out and then come back to this one. I'm going to be using this type of chicharrón. This is half a pound that I bought at a ranch market here called Superior. And I know some people use the big piece and then crumble it down, which is fine too, but I feel this one's a lot more tender. So I'm going to use 4 serrano peppers, chile de árbol, which you could put as much as you like if you like it really spicy. I don't. I'm kind of in between, spicy but not too spicy to the point where you can't taste your food. So for this one, I'm going to be using 12 of them and 2 cloves of garlic. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roast the peppers and the garlic to get it ready to make the sauce. So right now I'm going to roast the garlic and the serranos. We do the chile de árbol last because they cook really fast. So here we have the roasted serranos, the roasted chile de árbol, and the garlic, which I'm going to mix in with the sauce that I showed you how to make in the previous video, so we don't need tomatoes this time around. And that's why I make that sauce ahead of time, because I use it for everything. So now that I've roasted the peppers, along with the garlic, we're going to blend it in with 2 cups of the salsa that I showed you how to make in the previous video. And 2 cups of water. Toss in the peppers and the chiles. We're not going to season this until it's cooking. So just blend those. So right now I'm going to strain it, and we're going to prepare the second step to add it to the chicharrones. So after blending the salsa, I decided to add 1 more cup of the tomato salsa that I made earlier because I felt it was a little too thin. So in total there's 3 cups of the tomato salsa along with the peppers, the garlic. So I went ahead and I blended everything, so right now I'm just going to strain it and it should be ready to go. So right now I'm sauteing 1/4 cup of a white onion. I just sauteed until it's semi-transparent. And now we add the sauce. And we're going to let it boil. We're going to cover it, simmer it on low, and let it boil. So now that it's boiling, we're going to add 1/2 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, the Knorr. And we're going to add the chicharrón. So you're going to lower the flame to low, press them down so they're submerged. You're going to cover it and let it simmer. It'll take maybe about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, check again. And if you want to add more salt, I suggest, or any other seasoning, I suggest you do it towards the end because the chicharrón has salt itself. So you want to make it too salty. So let's just cover this up and let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes. So right now they're cooking. Give them a quick stir. And you're basically going to cook them a little bit longer until they're tender. Okay, so right now that it's at its second boil, you can add a little bit more water if it's getting too thick. So that's a little bit more. And I tried it earlier and I think it needs a little bit more seasoning, so I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of chicken bouillon. So we're going to cover it up and let it simmer about another 10 more minutes and it should be ready to go. Okay, so it's been cooking for about 25 minutes. Stir it occasionally. It's now, the chicharrones are tender and soft, so I think they're ready to go. I'm going to turn off the fire, cover it, and let it sit for about 5 minutes. So finally done. It took about 25 minutes to cook, stirring occasionally. And let me tell you, it came out delicious. I'm going to eat this later on. We're going to do some burritos and some tacos, and tomorrow morning we're going to eat it with some refried beans. It came out really good. So if this is the first time you're watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want any new recipes, just put it at the bottom in the comment section and we'll be happy to share them with you. So thanks for watching this video and I'll see you next time.